Alright, just went live, and I'm gonna make my way to you. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'm coming to you. And hopefully I can find you before something else finds me. Alright, I should basically be right on you almost. Yeah, you're close. I don't need to, I found you. Yeah, I'm right underneath you. Yeah, compared to you, you got big. It's only been an hour. Jeez. Yeah, I actually just took a bite of it. Yep. Yeah, it's a good thing I got a bite before I found you. Well, I could use some A and Y, but at the same time, my stomach's completely full. Yeah, I see it. Looks like it's one of those, fruit trees. Probably papayas or something like that. Could use some gastros to drop my food. Yeah. ate all I could. It's just a couple bites. 10% on wide. I hate how these things turn. Yeah, I know. They've also got like a where you can duel with other trites or dibbles. I think if you nah, she wouldn't be able to because then it'd be mixed packing. Not duel. Like say if you and I were facing each other, if I was a bit bigger, then we could basically butt heads and like like one of us tried to overthrow the other one basically. I need gas straws before I can eat anymore. That's yeah, this way. Yeah, you're getting to the size where you can't really run much. Yeah, you pick on weight pretty quick as a trike. So you could actually put up a fight with most things, just not like prime aloes or rexes, stuff like that. And yeah, we didn't know how long it would take Polar for her doctor's appointment. Otherwise, I guess we could have done Dibbles. That way she could join. Same. Plus, where I live, normally a doctor's appointment's going to be, well, first off, it's about an hour there and then an hour back. Plus, you're usually waiting anywhere from an hour to 4 hours for the appointment. And hey, Polar, welcome into the stream. Run, potato, run, huh? I'm running. Yeah, it looks like we need to go a bit further to the east still. We're right by the pond. Yeah. She seems to have decent luck finding mates. No, it's just looking at the slide whenever I stop. Uh, should be gastros right around here. Yeah, here's some gastros.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, hello.
Oh, nice. First time on the server. Starving. I'm trying
Oh,
to find something to eat.
hello. Well, good
Best
luck
of luck
in
to
there,
you guys.
man.
Thank you.
Yep, be safe.
Now I need some Y and A. That's all I can eat on it. Better stay away from Delta later. Hopefully I don't encounter you. Might be just a little potato right now, but I don't want to be a little snack. Give me 1 second. Alright, I'm good. And Lost, I don't think there's going to be too much of an issue about us going to Delta. I think we're headed to Highlands. I don't know exactly where we're going. I'm just following my friend and in-game dad here. And we actually spawned as a trike the exact same time, but he was able to get on at restart. I wasn't, so he's a bit ahead on me on the growth. Alright, good. If he'll let me grab it. Alright, I'm full. About 29 on each of the diets currently. So Lost, what do you plan on today? Is it another, Dino? I think it's some pieces that fell off into the bushes here. Looks like looks like I can eat again. Some more Y over here. Getting a few growth spurts here. Now that I can actually get some food and some diet. I'm at 30. Nice. I'm at 35. I don't remember which one I got. Let me see. Give me just a second. I can check see what I grabbed on my stego. Gotta wait on the website to load. Okay, so the four that I grabbed on the stego were Xericol, Tactile Endurance, Epidermal Fibrosis, and Congenital Hypogesia. Yeah, that was the what I went with on my stego. Yeah, I would say that one, and the overeating's also good, but and it's more for just only if we stay in the bushes hiding the entire time. But if we're planning on traveling around, hitting up the zones and everything, tactile would be better for combat. The overeating would be good for a second life, though, that's for sure. So that'd probably be what I would do if I were to entomb a trike, or stego even, is probably these four that I've got for the first life, and then like the very next after entombing, first mutation probably the overeating. Alright, I'm good on my Y. I could use more B and A again. Y is up to 60%. Yeah, some A and B this way. Also, a body off to the west. I hate eating these things. The jackfruits. They barely give anything and it takes forever to eat them. Oh, pullers made it in. Nice. Okay, we got some B this way. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, you already had a few growth spurts. Yeah, and actually my stomach's full up right now, so I can't even eat the bee. If we go a little bit to the west from here, we can find Gastros, but it's also right at the water's edge for water access. Yeah, a bigger croc could at least. Yeah, mine's dropped a couple of times because I had a little bit of growth spurts, but now it's slowed back down again. I don't know, they sound like another herbivore of some sort. Sounds like it was off in that direction, maybe? Alright, that bee's gone. Quite a big difference on the size of the trike for just like an hour's worth of grow.
Hello. Oh, there's a little baby.
Yeah, some other troglodyte or Rex to him when he was growing, otherwise he'd be as big as me.
Oh,
Yeah, it'd be about the same size as this guy, but I get in late. Kinda rude of him just to come in and eat our bee like that. Yeah. Oh, there's another one this way. And I don't think the little guy even got any of it, just the big guy did. The only thing I'm hearing is us stomping around. Nope, it's right here. Yeah, that's all I can eat on that. Yeah, it was just a little mushroom patch. They don't really do much. Alright. Yeah. Can't see anything with all these bushes. Jeez. There you are. Yeah, basically right now, every time we go from one plant to the next, my stomach's dropping just a little, just enough to eat. I see quite a bit of A nearby. I was just seeing if there's any Y. One B off to the east. Also, whenever you're ready to move on, I'll follow you around. What percent are you currently? Alright, I'm at 39 currently. At least we don't have to worry about trying to find corpses. Probably one of the best things about an herbivore, and also never going to be able to starve either, because once you get below 20% hunger, you can always just graze. Alright. Almost 1 ton now. Oh, looks like it got dark again. Polar. So what did you spawn in on this time around? Is it another raptor? I guess while I wait, might as well look up the trike's attacks. Okay, so let's see what we got here. A similar movement to Dibble, a dueling system similar to Dibble. Reduce damage to the head, and can hold R&B to block an incoming attack. Dinosaurs pouncing on your head will be impaled. And carnivores can be killed anywhere from 1 to 17 hits depending on the carnivore. And herbivores and omnivores anywhere from 1 to 16 hits apparently. For the attacks, looks like LMB is a simple headbutt. Hold LMB is like a flip or knockdown, attacks the targets and then knocks them down. can be used in the spar mode and does not consume the spar attack bar. Double click LMB, thrash around, and do extra damage on targets knocked down. So it looks like you want to hold LMB and then double click LMB after that. Alt LMB is a quick turn to attack different positions around you. Running is when charging or running and doing an attack may see increased damage numbers. Holding RMB is a block. Alright, welcome back. Just looking at the trike's controls and attacks currently. Also hit a couple of growth spurts, about half hunger. But there's some A right here still. Yeah, looking at the trike's attacks, they actually got quite a few different attacks. LMB is a simple headbutt, but then if you hold LMB, it's like a knockdown, and then after you knock them down, if you double click LMB, it does a thrash. The Alt LMB is a quick turn. Running with any attack can do increased damage. Holding RMB is like a block. Then the control is your spar mode. That's where you kind of sidestep around. This one here. Looks like you can do a sprint attack to push your opponents back. I think this is during the spar mode. And then like the LMB during it is like a counter push where you counter your opponent pushing you by clicking or holding LMB. Okay, and then in the spar mode, looks like you can also hit spacebar to dodge. Looks like you'll dodge to the side a little bit. Holding RMB gives you a strafe mode. So it's got quite a few different attacks. Oh, let's see if there's any B or Y before I fill up too much on A. Yeah, there's some Y. There's not too far away. Same as B. Right over here. Yeah, I know. Maybe we should go back to the gastros. I'm currently at 90. Most of my nutrients drain pretty low when you stepped away. Oh, and I just saw myself go through another growth spurt. Some Y right over here. I did this almost 2 tons now. 1880. Yeah, trikes put on weight quick. Yeah. Here's the why. Barely even doing anything, it's like. Also, I'm going to find a bush real quick. I need to step away for a minute. Back in a sec. Alright, I'm back. And I'm at 43% growth. What about you? Alright. So, do we want to wait till I hit 50 as well before we head out to Highlands? It's possible. I see some more B and Y off in this direction. And yeah, they grow kind of slow, but at the same time they also travel kind of slow too. I think there's another mushroom patch. Gone in one bite and didn't really affect much. It's the bushes that are the best, like the red and blue bushes you can find around Delta. That's right here. Nah, it's one of the multi-bite ones. And another growth spurt while eating. And it got dark fast. 2.6 tons. I don't remember when we're fully safe from being pinned by anything. Yeah, probably. Some more over here. Oh, nice. That's one of the bushes. That'll give quite a bit. I'm full on... Well, I'm full on food right now. Take a fork if you need it. Same. I'm at 93. Interesting. Yep, there's some more Y down this way. Yeah, I'm getting about 2% a bite on that. Also, let's take a look at the text. So, looks like that's the knockdown. That's the regular LMB. And that's the thrash. Yeah. And it looks like you can still do that in the spar mode too.
Well, hello.
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 Came to have a little bit of your
Oh,
wine.
hello. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, good sirs. And ma'am, if there's a man there.
Hey, at least he asked. And looks like my growth spurts have stopped for the moment. Just hit 3 tons. 45%. Looked like a little bit bigger. Not really. There's a bee over this way. Maybe the stomach will drop a little bit by the time we get there. Yeah, it seems the food actually... yeah, the food drops a bit slower on the trike than it did on the stego, I think. Well, we won't starve out, that's for sure, but it makes it harder to get the diet out. You do not need efficient digestion on a trike. Now, enhanced digestion would be good. Just maintain a diet. Oh, that's another one of those bushes. Yep. Alright, I'm at 90, so let's see how much it gives me. About 5%. It went to 95. So the little Y fruit was given about 2%. Bush gave me 5%. Back down to 93, so let's see what one of these does. So yeah, these are also about 2%. Interesting how I'm holding it, because it looks like the trike's beak's cutting it in half already. Oh, looks like your crest is finally starting to show. Nice. 3.2 here. Also, I was warned to stay away from Delta, but, I mean, that's a given. Also, if we come across a pack or something else, we need to fight back to back if we can. That's where we're going. Same, but at the same time, completely full stomach. Yeah, the overeating would definitely be pretty good. Oh, bees right here. Mushrooms. Yeah, that's one of these bushes down here. I'm at 95% on hunger. Some more bee this way. No, that'd be good. I'm at just under 14,000 currently. 13,850. Yeah, I've already cleaned mine for today. Looks like you're a bit more gray than black. It's another patch of mushrooms. I can see it. Yeah, I think we need to go back to the gastros. Yeah. I mean, again, there's some closer, but like it's pretty close to the water's edge. Well, I mean, at least with the Zerical, we don't really need to worry about water. Same. It's been full this entire time. I I am 48. Yeah, it looks like my growth spurt's kind of slowed down. Wow. I'm almost at 50. That's crazy how slow it drops after 50. At least getting up to 50 is not too bad. It just means you can get into fights and take care of yourself sooner. Yeah, I mean, even just traveling across this little jungle. I mean, yeah, we'd probably have enough time if we wait and a little bit more safety, but at the same time, it's going to take a while. Yeah. Taking the forest route. Yep. And I think it's only 30 seconds. Hmm. Ah, so that's the alt attack. Yeah, no. And just about to hit 50. I see a little one. Something tiny just ran across the screen. Couldn't tell exactly what it was, but it was a orange just running across the open area. Yeah, I think so. Alright. Just hit 50%. And 65 on my stomach. How low do you think we should get them? Yeah. Yeah, just the lower we do get it, the more diet we can get. Yeah, I know, but at least as an herbivore, we can never starve. Once we get down to 20%, we can always graze. Yeah, pretty much anywhere. Just like go up to a patch of grass like this, and if you're at 20%, you can just graze. I'm looking at 14B, 35Y, 43A. Definitely want to try to focus on bee plants on the way through. It definitely started growing a bit slower. 3.6 tons. Get up to 45, you're going pretty quick. 45 to 50 start to slow down, and after 50, even slower. Alright, I'm at 38 on my stomach.